Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE forced to cancel major Rhea Ripley match, reports. If a recent report is to be believed, WWE had no choice but to cancel a blockbuster Rhea Ripley match after she suffered an untimely injury. The Eradicator was slated to have a marquee contest at the upcoming Survivor Series 2024 PLE in Vancouver. Ripley was written off WWE's programming after she was attacked by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez on the October 29 edition of NXT. This was an angle to write her off after she sustained an injury on Raw a few days earlier. Rhea Ripley had been involved in a lengthy feud with Morgan that had the viewers riveted when she was ruled out of action. However, it recently emerged that the former Women's World Champion's injury isn't as severe as expected and she could return before time. Now, Zero News is reporting that before injury put her on the shelf for the foreseeable future, WWE was planning a War Games match for Ripley. It was noted that the 28-year-old was set to assemble her team to take on a side led by Liv Morgan. Moreover, it was also reported that the promotion would now have a brand warfare kind of War Games match for the women's division. Priest and Ripley were two of the biggest names in the Judgment Day before they were kicked out of the stable a few months ago. In a recent interview, Damian Priest recalled recruiting the Eradicator to the faction in 2022. He revealed that he told Rhea Ripley how their involvement in the Judgment Day could take their careers to the next level, and mentioned that it panned out exactly how they planned it. Here's the conversation. What do you think of bringing Rhea in? And it's like that's a no-brainer for me. That's my homie. I obviously had to talk with her before we joined the Judgment Day, and it was like, well, this is the reasoning. I think this can help us get to where we believe we belong. And here we are as two of the top faces in WWE. So as far as the Judgment Day goes, it's mission accomplished. That's exactly what the point of the Judgment Day was, Priest said. Even after their stint in the Judgment Day ended, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley continued to tag along as the Terror Twins for several weeks before finally going their separate ways. In a shocking turn of events, WWE has reportedly been forced to cancel a highly anticipated match featuring one of their biggest stars, Rhea Ripley. As one of WWE's most powerful and charismatic performers, Ripley has made a significant impact on the women's division and beyond, captivating fans with her fearless attitude and unmatched in-ring abilities. Known as the Eradicator, Ripley was expected to participate in a major showdown that would cement her dominance and set the stage for future feuds. But now, reports have surfaced that unforeseen circumstances have put the brakes on this marquee matchup, leaving fans and the wrestling world buzzing with questions and disappointment. Leading up to the scheduled event, Ripley has been on a career-high trajectory. After aligning with the Judgment Day, her presence has only intensified, with her role in the faction bringing both her wrestling prowess and her character work to new heights. She's become a force not only in the women's division, but across WWE as a whole, often standing toe-to-toe with male superstars and proving she can handle anyone who crosses her path. Ripley has been a reigning champion and a driving force behind Raw's storylines, which made this upcoming match all the more significant. The match was set to be a critical chapter in her ongoing story arc, potentially involving a top rival who had been gaining momentum in recent months. Whether it was a title defense or a grudge match against a rival faction, this was supposed to be a moment where Ripley's character would face a defining test. Fans speculated that the match might even involve a stipulation or serve as the main event, considering her star power and the stakes involved. While WWE has not released an official statement explaining the decision, various reports suggest multiple possible reasons that led to the match's cancellation. Here are some of the most plausible explanations circulating. Injury concerns. The most prevalent rumor involves a possible injury. Ripley has been known to give her all in the ring, which often includes high-risk moves and intense physicality. If Ripley sustained even a minor injury in a recent match or training session, WWE may have pulled her from the lineup to avoid further complications. WWE is cautious about protecting its top stars, especially one as crucial to the division as Ripley. Given the grueling schedule of WWE superstars, even a slight strain or sprain can be enough to sideline a performer temporarily, especially if there's a risk of aggravating the injury. Creative changes. WWE is known for its fluid creative process, with storylines and match cards often evolving up until the last moment. Sometimes, these changes are strategic, setting up for something even bigger in the future. If WWE's creative team decided to pivot in a new direction, perhaps to save the match for a bigger pay-per-view or to adjust based on fan reception, this could be the reasoning behind the abrupt cancellation. Rhea Ripley's storyline with Judgment Day has many moving parts, and WWE might be rearranging pieces to create a more impactful payoff. Personal matters. As with any high-profile athlete, personal issues can arise that necessitate taking a break. If Ripley is dealing with a personal situation, WWE could have decided to give her time off to focus on matters outside the ring. With mental and physical health becoming a greater focus for WWE stars, the company has been increasingly supportive of allowing time away when needed. Legal or logistical challenges. Although less likely, sometimes external factors like contract issues or other logistical challenges can come into play. WWE has a global presence, and travel, international schedules, or venue issues can unexpectedly derail planned events. WWE might have faced unforeseen obstacles that prevented them from moving forward with the event as planned. When word of the cancellation spread, fans took to social media to voice their disappointment, with Rhea Ripley trending within hours. Many expressed frustration, particularly because Ripley's matches are known for being some of the most intense and thrilling on the card. Her unique style combines technical prowess with raw power, and she's become a role model for fans who appreciate her authenticity and commitment to her craft. Speculation ran wild as fans debated the possible reason behind the cancellation. Some fans hoped it was a creative decision that would lead to a more meaningful, high-stakes match in the near future. Others feared an injury might have sidelined her, with many expressing concern for her well-being and hoping for a quick recovery if that were the case. Fans also suggested potential replacement storylines, with some advocating for an impromptu title match or even a surprise opponent to fill the void Ripley's absence would leave. The sudden cancellation of such a prominent match raises intriguing possibilities for future storylines. Here's how WWE could leverage this unexpected twist to build even more anticipation around Ripley's return. A comeback with higher stakes. WWE could capitalize on Ripley's unexpected absence by building a story around her return. They could tease a mystery surrounding her absence, with rumors of injury, faction conflicts, or personal challenges. This storyline could lead to an even higher stakes match, perhaps against a top heel or even a surprising new contender from NXT. A new rivalry emerges. WWE could use the cancellation as a storyline tool to create tension between Ripley and a challenger. For example, if a rival heel were to claim that Ripley backed out of the match out of fear or weakness, it could add fuel to a future feud. Ripley, upon her return, would have even more motivation to settle the score and defend her dominance. A surprise match at an upcoming PPV. Fans are already speculating about when Ripley will return and who her next opponent will be. WWE could use the cancellation to its advantage by booking her in a surprise match at a major pay-per-view. With the right build-up, her return could become one of the most anticipated events of the year. Internal faction tensions with Judgment Day. The Judgment Day storyline has added layers to Ripley's character, making her not only a fierce competitor, but also a formidable figure in the group dynamics of the faction. WWE could use this cancellation to introduce tension within Judgment Day, with Ripley potentially facing challenges or even betrayal from within the faction. This could lead to an unexpected face turn or a deeper rivalry within her ranks. While the cancellation of Rhea Ripley's major match is undoubtedly disappointing, it opens up a wealth of storytelling possibilities. WWE has a unique opportunity to keep fans guessing and create an even bigger moment when Ripley eventually returns to the ring. The mystery surrounding her absence can be used to build excitement as fans eagerly anticipate her next move. Whether she returns with a new attitude, faces off against a new rival, or deepens her influence within Judgment Day, Ripley's future in WWE promises to be as unpredictable and thrilling as ever. Rhea Ripley has earned her place as one of WWE's most compelling stars, and while this match may be canceled, her journey is far from over. The road to redemption, revenge, or reinvention is always open in WWE, and for Ripley, the best may still be yet to come.